this angle look like? Hey there YouTube, this is Alexandria again from the Liebermans. Today is going to be a little different. I figured I would take you along with me while I get ready. I have a few things to do today, but some of it fun, some of it not so fun. But a little update is we're still in the window of trying to figure out ovulation. I feel like I've been knocking on ovulation's door for the last couple of days. A new update, I did start using Clearblue Advanced digital OPK, the tester kit and strips, and I actually thought I was gonna be I thought I was gonna be able to use it, and then when I opened up the package and read all this stuff and looked at the timeline of everything, it almost worked out perfectly for me to go ahead and use it this cycle, because it's based off of a cycle length when you start testing with the Clearblue digital OPKs. And given my history, like patterns and everything, I realized that this cycle was gonna be a longer one than my usual. Every once in a while I have like a 33-day cycle, sometimes 31, but a lot of times it's like closer to the 28, 29 day cycle. But actually, as of today, I'm on cycle day 23, and I don't know if you guys remember from my previous video that all the way back at cycle day 13, I literally got excited thinking I was going to be having a rather early ovulation in my cycle, but it turns out that was just trickery. And now using these, I will make maybe a more detailed video on the Clearblue OPKs once I've used it for a cycle. I don't really want to give my opinion until I've fully gone through it, but I will give an update on it. I got, for 2 days, I got the blank non-fertile, I guess low is I think what it's called, and then after that I started getting, on my 3rd day of testing, I got the blinking smiley face. And after, I think, what day, I wish I would have brought the folder out here, but I'm not going to go ahead and I'll do that a whole nother video where I do all the showing and everything. I'm going to look a little psycho this cycle because I have way overdone OPK testing. It's just that I keep getting tricked. Like I said, day 13, cycle day 13, I thought I was starting to get, I know it wasn't like, I was not ovulating yet, but it started getting dark enough where I was like, ooh, it's coming. And that happened again, like a few days later. It's happened like 3 times. So the reason this is so big to me and why I keep thinking it is because it hasn't been like that in previous. I've gotten maybe a little darker. I thought maybe, but no, these were like pretty dang dark, and it was like getting closer to like the control line coloring. But anyways, I'm in the middle of flashing. It's been that way for 3 or 4 days now, I think. No, 3? I'll update you guys again. Don't worry. I'll give you my whole thoughts on it after the cycle's finished. But my fingers are crossed. I'm really hoping that tonight or tomorrow morning the solid smiley face will show up, because this is currently going to be my longest cycle and my latest ovulation. And that's if I ovulate. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been getting a little emotional. I've been worrying and thinking that I'm gonna have, I think they call it an anovulatory cycle, a non-ovulating cycle. So I've been worried about that, but I'll keep you guys updated. With that being said, I feel like I cut myself off a little earlier. This is going to be a little different of a video. I wanted you guys to get ready with me while I chat more, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I think one thing that I've noticed that's a little bit challenging is in the plus size realm, it's like I wouldn't call it taboo anymore, the subject of plus size people trying to conceive, but I would say that it's still not quite, I don't know the words I'm looking for. It's still not quite as like a really huge thing. Like, there's not as much of a population as I thought there would be when I'm doing all my YouTube searching. I will say that today I did just recently find another gal who is plus size and trying. She's definitely further along in her journey of YouTubing. I'm working on my, I think, 3rd episode, or not episode. I'm calling them episodes in my head, but they're like my 3rd video. She's a lot further along, but it was nice to see because she is, you know, love you, girl. I wish I remembered your name, but I literally just started watching your video just a few minutes before I started doing this. But she is more of my stature, size. I don't know. Beautiful, round woman. But it is hard because a lot of people on YouTube who are claiming to be plus size, and you know what, that you probably are, but when I'm looking for videos, I'm looking in my realm of plus size, and I know there's different levels and everything, and I'm not shaming their sizes, nothing. I would never do that. I'm just saying that when I'm looking for stuff to, you know, compare or to confide in a sense by watching the videos, it's not always easy because I can't always find similar situations, sizes, journey situations too. So, but yeah, no, I know I'm not any kind of big time YouTuber or anything. I'm just doing this documentary type thing for myself, but also it would be nice if I can maybe help someone out, and if they were able to see something that they could compare themselves to. But you know, it's hard because it's like, I enjoy watching all the other videos too, but like, it's hard to not feel like you can fit in this type of, you know, this community, like the trying to conceive community. You know, and I'm trying to lose weight. I am. So that's the thing. It's not like I'm wanting to be this size and conceiving, but I deserve the ability to try too. You know, I have the right to be a mom, you know, and I really want to, and I might sound like I'm ranting or whatever, but I've been having a rough week, like I mentioned, just mentally, and in this scenario of being my size and trying. I'm trying to lose weight. It's hard because, you know, after a long work week, like last night, I came home after work and I just really wanted McDonald's, and I did it. You know, I didn't go crazy, but you know, it's hard because you want to not have to try this hard. You want it to be easy, and you try and tell yourself, like, don't get down, you know, it takes time, but it's hard. So I mean, I'm probably talking in circles right now. I don't really have a plan. I'm just chatting with you guys, makeup and chat session, talking about my struggles and stuff. But yeah, I've been having a little bit of a rough week, mentally, with everything, especially with this weird cycle. I mean, right now, currently, I am having killer cramps, but I'm on cycle day 23, and I've had no peak in my, ovulations and everything, and like it's so confusing because the Clearblue digitals are telling me I'm high, but then my clinical guard OPKs right now, as of this morning, it's almost non-existent. Like the line, the test line, I mean, is almost non-existent. So it's confusing. But I did read that like once your hormone, it detects your hormone on the Clearblue digital, that it'll keep going until you hit peak. So you will see the flashing until peak happens. Also, excuse the noise. It's my little baby kitty. She's playing with her stuff over there. But yeah, so I've already pre-moisturized and everything and lotioned. So what you see here is just me getting on to the makeup part of it. And I scrunched my hair a little. Also, I feel like I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like I should explain my hair. My wedding was last year, 10 days from today, actually. It will be a year anniversary, but my wedding was last year, on October 19th, and my hair was longer, and it was like burgundy orange color, like it was gorgeous. But I've since then cut my hair, and I'm trying to grow out my natural roots. And I know there's things I could have done differently, but I took the quarantine timing as an opportunity, and I just went with it. And I don't really feel like losing this progress, and giving it highlights and stuff kind of defeats the purpose, because I want a whole head of my hair, my color, I should say. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I hate it. Sometimes I'm like, whatever, it looks kind of cool, it's different. But we're coming up on, like I said, the anniversary, and this is where I'm realizing that I really don't like it. But I'm going to still keep going with it because I've come this far. I mean, like, this is pretty long of my natural color. So I'm gonna keep going with it. And I feel like I'm talking in circles, and please forgive me. Like I said, this is just a chat session, basically a way to vent, and if you stick around for it, awesome. I appreciate you, thank you. And if not, then that's cool too. You know, this will be here for me. But yeah, so like I said, trying to conceive is hard. And you know, I think this month too, my husband and I are like finding ourselves kind of struggling with the whole timing of everything, like having to basically have sex, do the deed, baby dance at specific times, you know. And it's been a really rough month really with us schedule wise, so it's like we don't really want to sometimes, but we, you know that this is a time that you have to when you're in your fertile window. Also, I have no system to this makeup stuff. I just splash things around and then rub it in and hope for the best. My kitten is losing it over there. So yeah. Also, this light is like killer. Let's see. No. Maybe this one. I've also never done my makeup in this just from my phone before, so this is probably a weird, bad idea. We'll see. I don't have to have my makeup be crazy fancy today. I also need a new makeup brush. Excuse my crazy faces. I know I make weird faces when I do my makeup, and this is one thing I did not consider when doing this. But yeah, so back to the journey story. It's hard because also this is one thing I've been trying to not get too upset about, because you know what, it's life, and it's not like this person knew this, but there's someone in my life that they're family, but I don't really see them often. And they recently just announced that they are expecting their third child, and the way they announced it was almost exactly to the T the way that I had planned. Because like I said, I'm a psycho while I try to conceive, and I have already purchased how I was going to announce, and I have all the pieces and the things for it, and she literally does not know this, so I don't know why I let myself get upset. But I did, because it's almost exactly the same. And I should know better because my idea came from Pinterest, so hers probably did too. Or maybe that's just something she thought of. But it was really hard the day I found out, and I've let go of it, or at least I thought I had. And then the more and more I think about it, it's like, I don't know, should I do that? And here I am getting even more crazy. I'm planning something that I don't even know what's happening yet. So at least she's been blessed, and she knows, that she's expecting. I don't even know if I'm gonna even ever be expecting. So I don't really have a right to be jealous or upset or anything, whatever it is I'm feeling, because to be honest with you, I don't even quite know what it is I'm feeling. So, wow, this lighting is not great. Because I'm like looking in my mirror here, and what I'm seeing here and what I'm seeing here is totally different. I look splashy here on this, and then on here it's like, oh, that's a nice even, Just a few days ago I got my eyebrows done, which I thought all my redness was gone. It looks like it, and then I'm looking here and that looks pretty red up there. Anyways, you guys are probably like, girl, you rambling. But I don't know. I wanted to try something new, and chatting and doing this at the same time, I've noticed taking me longer because I can only do my makeup in like 5 minutes or less. I don't do the whole contouring. I don't do that. I used to. But that's when I used to cake it on. Now I just try to be a little bit more natural-esque in a sense. I don't know. Can't really call it natural, I guess, but I try. Also, I made a boo-boo while I was chatting. I put boing on after. That is distracted makeup for you, ladies. But yeah. Trying to conceive while plus size is difficult, and I'm sure it's difficult not being plus size as well. But I've been taking so many supplements, and it's funny because it's like, if it doesn't happen, I've already convinced myself that I'm gonna only take prenatals after this cycle instead of the other ones that I've started taking. But then it's like, do I mess with my system like that? Like, why would I start taking these and then when I run out not replace it? It's like, come on, Allie. Excuse me. I was getting my makeup. But yeah, so we'll see. So last cycle I took fertility tea, and I realized that was something that I did not share in the things that I use while trying to conceive. I should have shared it because I'm not taking it as religiously this cycle as I did last cycle. I'm just, every once in a while when I feel like it, I have a glass of it or two. But last cycle I took it like every day. I used the tea bag twice, even, like it said, every day. And I actually like the taste of it, to be honest with you. But I realized that last cycle when I used it, my ovulation started like pretty early. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like cycle day 17, which is why this is so insane to me that I'm on cycle day 23 and I haven't ovulated. Makes me so freaking nervous. But yeah, I forgot to add that in there. And this cycle too, I kind of decided that I wanted to try and see what would happen without it a little too. So I'm probably messing with my system more than anything. But it's a journey. It's a struggle, but it's a journey. So we'll see what happens this cycle. Who knows? Maybe I've always, you know, ovulated this late, and I mean, I shouldn't say always. Maybe I've had days in the past, or cycles, months in the past, where it's ovulated this late. Because like I said, I mean, we've only been doing this for 6 months, so who knows? Maybe this is around the time when I would ovulate this late into my, you know, in my system, basically. But I don't know. We'll find out. I was really, really hoping this morning that I was going to wake up and I was going to see that solid face, but maybe one more day, you know, maybe even tonight, because actually, with that being said, my first blinky smiley face came at 5 p.m. So maybe tonight. I know I'm going to test again tonight because, you know, you already know. But this morning, my basal body temperature, when I took my temperature this morning when waking, it had dropped significantly low, like 96.89. And it's been ridiculously high, and then it started slowly coming down, then it started slowly going up a little bit, and now it was just like pff, down. So maybe in the morning it'll rise and I'll have started ovulating. I think that's how that works. I mean, like I said, I'm not like a genius at this stuff, so we will see. But yeah, so a little bit too about me is that, you know, I feel like I want to share with you guys that my size and stuff and my weight, so that maybe you could get an idea and you can compare yourself in situation, I should say, and everything. Right now I am at a whopping, I'm going back and forth between 365 and 370. And it's really sad for me because that is my highest I've ever been, and I don't feel like I've done enough to get me to that point, but apparently my body thinks I have, or whatever, you know. Like, I honestly, like, yeah, I'm a plus size girl, and yeah, I do eat, but I don't gorge. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon. But I don't know, I'm not a gorger, so, and I honestly, to be quite frank with you, I don't really eat a lot of breads. Like, I really don't. And when I do, it's typically like sprout type, grainy, seeded type breads, and, you know, wheats and everything. But I don't know. I've started, or shouldn't I have started? I ordered a thing called Factor 75. Sorry, I heard a weird noise. I ordered this. It's a delivery. Food. Words, Allie. It's a prepared food delivery thing. And my husband and I were doing HelloFresh. But we've noticed that, like, with our schedules and everything, it's getting crazy to come home and cook a whole meal like that every night, or most nights, I should say. So we decided, and because I realized my husband was starting to get a lot more picky than I was when it came to the foods, and instead of like wasting some stuff, we decided that he was gonna not really want to be doing this as often, and I'm not able to like cook every night after like my crazy work schedule, so I am now going to be doing, like I said, the Factor 75. But when I ordered it, I won't get it until, it won't be delivered until the 14th. But it's a keto friendly, it could be keto friendly, paleo, and I think there was just a different one, but they're like healthy foods. They come in this tray that you can microwave. There's also an oven option, which I think I might take advantage of because it'll make me feel a little bit less like it's a frozen dinner thing, but they go in the fridge. I think you can put them in the freezer, but they're meant for you to put in the fridge for your week or whatever you choose. But I'm excited to try it out, and I got 8 meals a week, so that'll be 4 dinners, for lunches, so for work, because right now currently I only go in person to work 4 days a week, which I know I've been saying I'm busy, and people are like, 4 days a week? How are you busy? Well, I mean, like, what I do is really exhausting, and on Fridays, most Fridays, I'm literally gone all day. So, you know, that's why it's hard. And I come home, I'm exhausted, and then my husband has to go to bed shortly after me getting home, so I want to spend that time with him. And, you know, not every night when you're exhausted and coming home late do you want to cook meals. And now, with my job, there are days that I do get home relatively early in the week. You know, like my Monday and Tuesday, I'm generally home by 3:30, 3:40 at the latest. Those are the 2 days that I take advantage of getting things done that I need around, because lately our weekends have been jammed packed with things. So we haven't had a lot of chill time on the weekend. This is my first weekend that I don't have a lot to do, but I still have things to do. So, you know, here I go again rambling. Forgetting where I was going with any of that. It'll just be easier, and it'll be nice because I have something there and I don't have to feel the obligation to cook, and then maybe I'll be better at eating better because of that. So I'm gonna see how these go, and like I said, most of the time I'm probably gonna cook it in the oven, but on the ones for lunch, that'll be me at work, so I will be microwaving those ones. But yeah, maybe if I like it enough, maybe I'll do, what do you call it? Like a vlog for you guys on that. And then also, I have a couple more HelloFresh meals. We had to throw away too because we got, you know, kind of tired of it. Like I said, we were running out of time to be able to cook meals together and stuff this past week. So we'd actually throw away 2, and that made me sad because they're actually good food. But my husband was not interested, and I did not have the energy after work this week to do it, so that got put aside. But so maybe I'll do a vlog for you guys on that, and let you know how I feel. I did not do, they do juices, and they do like these like juice shot thingies. I think they're called like wellness shots or something, but I did not do that. I'm not brave enough yet. I used to juice, actually. I have a juicer, and I used to hardcore juice, but the ones that they do at places like that, it is not my jam. So that'll be a no-go for me. But who knows, maybe I'll get brave and try it one of these days. But yeah, so that's my little spiel about that. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know if there's anything else I can really think of, you know, like just trying and like, you know, today is a baby dance day that I know that we probably need to fit in there, and I've already like kind of mentally stressed out about that because like I know that like neither my husband nor I are like in the mood. But as sad as that is to say, like I just know. But I feel like this is our little last shot here, you know, today and tomorrow, hopefully. I'll get my solid smiley, and then this won't have to be an issue, you know. It makes me sad that we're not like interested this like cycle anymore, but it's been a long cycle, and when you've been doing this for 6 months and trying and it not working, it gets disheartening. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I'm rambling, but I thought this would be nice to have a little chat session and do my makeup, keep myself occupied. But I feel like I've been going forever, and I'll probably edit some stuff out, honestly. But yeah, I'm excited though. Next week, one of my best friends, she's gonna be here from Florida. and we're gonna do a bunch of stuff, and I'm hoping while she's here I'll get a chance to tell her that I'm expecting. Because I mean, I know you're not supposed to tell people until a certain amount of weeks, but she is one of the select few who I would tell, because she knows we're trying. And then also my best friend Megan, who I'm seeing tomorrow, I would tell her too. I mean, I would probably tell her first, honestly. Not, well, out of friends, I would tell my husband first. So, yeah. I'm loving this new, I got this brow pencil kit from Ulta when I got my eyebrows done the other day, because that's like the only place I go to get my eyebrows done now. And it's the Benefit Station, and these are goof-proof brow pencil and precisely my brow pencil. And I have never used this one until today, and I was probably using it wrong, but I still like it, so I'm happy. So there's that. And then this one is a skinnier tip. I don't know if you can see that at all, but yep. I went up a color because I noticed I was not liking the lighter colors and how it was looking. Like, it was supposed to be more of an auburn, because my hair was this like burgundy color, like I said, and it was darker than that. But I was not liking the way that it was looking. So I wanted to go a little darker, and I asked their recommendation, and that's the color that they said would be good for me. So, and they weren't wrong. I like it a lot. I'm going to be honest with you guys, like I said earlier, I literally almost caved today when I took my shower, because I actually have a box of hair dye. Not boxed dye, it's Sally's. It's the tube of stuff that comes in that skinny box. But it was the dark burgundy brown, and it's like where my hair almost gets like, it looks kind of black, but it's not. It's like a dark burgundy brown, so it'd be this color, but like burgundy, bright burgundy, but brown at the same time. Anyways, I almost caved, and I was like, you know what, my anniversary's in 10 days, I'm just gonna color my hair, I'm gonna look good. But no, I'm committing. I'm committing to this. But yeah, so I'm almost done here. I just gotta finish with this eyeliner, put on my mascara, put on a little glossy lip, and call it a day in the makeup realm. It is hard to talk and do this at the same time with one hand. This is like, honestly, I know a lot of people go crazy about certain brands when it comes to eyeliner, but I love Ulta's. It's their typical, it's just eyeliner. It's the roll on, you can twist it and more comes out. No sharpening for me. But it's matte black, and I don't know, I like it. I think it's pretty good. And I have been a true lover of Maybelline mascara, but I also have, that's not mascara, I have been a fan of Too Faced. They're Better Than Sex mascara. But this one, I noticed it, like, after a certain amount of use, like, it just, and not a long enough period, it just seems to get a little clumpy. But it doesn't happen in an appropriate time frame, I think. But I still have it on backup just to try it every once in a while again. But this one has been my new favorite. Falsies by, like, Lash Lift by Maybelline. This has been my new babe. And you know, I know a lot of people like are specific to certain brands and stuff, but I've noticed I am a Maybelline and a Benefit girl, because this is my foundation that I was just using. It's by Benefit Station. Hello Happy, this is what it's called. It's a brightening foundation, because I'm a pale girl. I keep thinking I hear my husband, so I'm like, hey babe, but it's not him. So let me go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna finish putting on my mascara. very quiet when putting on mascara. Very still. Gonna make the mascara face. Mm-hmm. That's another thing too, is a lot of people use eyelash curlers. I am not one of those individuals. They actually scare me to death. Okay, maybe not to death, but I don't like them. I'm scared of them, and I have ripped out eyelashes. Quite a few at one time, I should say. But I mean, like, look at, this is no mascara. Maybelline mascara. It works for me. I love it. It's a reasonable price. Easy to clean off. There we go. Mascara's done. And I really do super appreciate anyone who is still here right now, because I know this is not that entertaining. And this is a little baby. A little baby. Say hi. Oh, no? Okay. She was like, nope. Y'all can't see my face. She's a busybody. Like a really busybody. And, her dad is sleeping right now. My husband. And she is not happy about that. She wants to go play, be noisy, and when he's sleeping, I have to keep her out of the bedroom. And she doesn't like that. So, sorry guys, I'm looking for my chapstick. Because I don't have any lipstick primer, which I need to get, and every time I'm at Ulta, I always forget to get lipstick primer, because that was a lifesaver at my wedding, mind you. My lips do not like to keep lipstick on them long, and they get chappy really easily no matter the amount of hydration I put on them, no matter the amount of water I drink, nothing. So this one, cat. This one I will go ahead and just put on a little bit amount, and then I'll add some chapstick or lip gloss to it later. There we go. Alright, ladies, my beautiful, beautiful friends, I really hope the best for all of you in your trying to conceive journey, your mama journey, and, you know, just your weight loss journeys, everything. I hope to start making a little bit more once the cycle is like kind of finished up, whether I be pregnant or not. I will still, even if I am lucky enough to make this month our month, I still plan to focus on my weight loss and better eating and things like that. So, you know, if you're in your journey for weight loss, you're in your journey of trying to conceive, you're in your journey of parenthood, I wish the best for you. And even if you're in your journey of just life, even if it has nothing to do with weight loss, nothing to do with being a mama, maybe you're just curious and you're just thinking about it, you know, trying to join the journey, I wish nothing but the best for all of you. Baby dust to all who needs it. And again, thank you so much for sticking around and listening to me rant and put on my makeup. The longest I have ever spent putting on makeup, except for maybe my bachelorette night. That night I took forever. All right, ladies, I will go ahead and end this. Thanks again. Have a good day.